Hi YouTube, Mike Pickett here. In the house, in the apartment. Rainy season has begun here in Osaka, I think, properly, today. Which, alas, it's my birthday tomorrow, is a bit of a bummer. But anyway, not really here to talk about that. But it did sort of prompt this little ranty vlog. Little rant, which is partly about Avril Lavigne and is it racist, and partly about a concern I have about disability and the meaning of words, but they sort of do relate, and I'll try and put them together. Start with Avril Lavigne. I'm sure you've all read or watched videos by either Demir Flake Man or Chilling Kansai, or seen it on Twitter that Avril Lavigne did this song Hello Kitty. Some people thought it was racist. I don't. I thought it was bad music. I thought Avril Lavigne can do much better, but I didn't think it was racist. But then, moments after saying so on Facebook, I realised I did something. I also shared a concern I had with the word dumb. Working on disability activism quite a lot, We often analyse the meaning of words, and I'm getting fed up with the way this is used, this term, because people say, that's just dumb. Meaning, that's stupid, or your view is stupid. And I just don't get this. I don't see, that's not the, if you go back to the dictionary, at least the Oxford English Dictionary, the first meaning of that term is to be rendered speechless, to be without speech. It doesn't mean to be stupid. So that people who've undergone huge trauma are rendered dumb. If you were to read this book anyway, read Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. She's raped by a man called Mr. Freeman. The character, which is essentially her, never speaks for about a month. That's being dumb. That's how you use that term. Now some people say, you're being too sensitive, and I probably am. But let's put this forward. No one would use the phrase bitch to mean a woman. Of course they would. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? But that is one way of denoting that gender. And no one would use a word I'm not even going to say, but comes from the Latin nigrum, for a black person. That would be considered very bad. That would make you a racist, unless you're this guy in America who, whatever he's called, Clifton Bundy or whatever. You wouldn't use that term, would you? So why would you use that term dumb? At best it means that someone is stupid. By the way, not the nicest thing to say, really, is it? Why are you wanting to do that? Maybe it was just because my mother said, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything. But when we do use that phrase in that way, what it is it's in lieu of a counter argument. Ultimately, it's in absence of a counter argument for what that person's saying. You just say, well, that's dumb. And I'm not going to use it like that either. I am going to use it occasionally when it's appropriate for someone's physical disability, when they're rendered speechless. Or even when it doesn't need to be a disability thing. If a naked man or woman were to walk into my apartment now, I think I could say I'd be rendered dumb. Now, how does this connect to Avril Lavigne? Well, like this. Either we say that the concerns of those who say that this is racist are dumb, that they're stupid, or we try and find out. I mean, seriously, if you really do think that song is racist, tell me politely in this column why. Politely means don't use swear words, don't just attack me. You can do better. Don't call me dumb. Dumb is always used in lieu of a counter argument, which is why I actually made this vlog, because I don't know why you think this song is racist. I'm not saying it is. I'm actually not saying it. I'm not actually going to say that it isn't racist. I don't think it is, but then neither have I taken time to understand your concerns. Why you, the one who thinks it's racist, thinks it is. At the moment, I don't know how to judge your argument or your view, because I don't understand your argument. I do think it's bad music at the moment. Though I do think it's very much also in the style of homage to J-pop. You know, AKB48 often use English phrases, English loan words, or best the phrase "I love you," and that isn't racist either. That's not an insult to English people or American people or English language speaking countries at all. You have to remember the Australians and New Zealanders. So there we go. It's not racist, but I've yet to hear exactly how it could be racist. You've yet to make your case. So make your case down below, and I will judge your argument by giving it a corresponding counter. I'll give you a counter argument. I'll tell you why you might be wrong. I'll let you consider that. I'll do it politely. What I won't do is call you dumb or stupid, because that would be wrong. That would be just as bad as just saying that someone, you know, is racist and not substantiating your claim. So substantiate your claim, and we can discuss the claim. Yeah? Why not? Vitamin water. No, by the way, as a parenthetical point to the people who have commented to me about Victor give me a flake man because he uses the phrase Japanese for morons. Victor is pro-disabled, and I'll tell you why. He uses that term correctly. Moron means a person of low intelligence. Specifically, it usually refers to a person of a mental age of between 8 and 12, so quite low. So yeah, he isn't not anti-disabled. So part of the reason I made this, I get private messages from some people in the disability world. There is a disability world. There's a culture of people. I'm a toned down version of what I don't share all their concerns. Yes, for example, you know, the situation with disability is bad, but there's no need to start attacking people. Victor really, Victor. I do get private messages. I'd like to think I'm quite supportive of your videos. My comments are usually sort of either comical or, you know, say, yeah, that's right, you're right about that, or, you know, engaging you with you politely. But people said this channel's called Japanese for Morons, and I find myself defending that. Dumb, yeah. Please, anyone who uses that phrase, just school yourself not to, or at least ask yourself why you're doing it, why you're saying that. You can, of course, be exasperated with, maybe you are with my argument right now. But if you actually cared about the argument at all, which the fact that you're thinking of calling me dumb or anyone else dumb says that you do care, think about actually forming a counter argument rather than just resting on that. That's it. And yes, let me state for the record, Give Me a Flake Man and Give Me a Break Man, for that matter, is and Japanese for Morons is pro-disabled. Yeah. Okay. You have problems with him because you're disabled, and you know we all have a little chip on the shoulder, but I don't have a problem with that. If you have a problem with him, you explain your concerns to him politely, without explicit deleted and without calling him dumb, or you come deal with me, because I really do think I've met the man and he ain't bad. So yeah. Anyway, I'm stopping now. See ya. Bye.